Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Nikki. How are you? In today's video, we are going to be answering some assumptions that you guys have about me. So how I'm going to do that is for each step of makeup, I'm going to answer an assumption. Sounds like fun, right? So yeah, let's get started. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to go for as a makeup look today. Like I said, I'm going to read assumptions about me that you guys had, and I'm going to answer them. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Primer Putty. So the first assumption is, I guess my assumption would be that you're overly trendy. You're one of those gay boys who sits around and compares your latest purchases with a group of friends, trying to one-up each other rather than express excitement and accomplishment. So what I have to say to that is I don't feel like I'm overly trendy, and the only reason why I say that is because like in this industry, I feel like you kind of have to be a little trendy, but I don't sit there and look at makeup looks going, oh, I should do that because somebody else did it. I don't sit around and compare my purchases either. Well, actually, I guess it's kind of true. We don't compare. It's more so like when we get new stuff, my friends and I like to kind of like talk about it and what we think about it. So I don't feel like we're trying to one-up each other at all. So yeah, I feel like I answered that okay. So yeah, I don't think I'm overly trendy. I don't think I sit around and compare things. So no, I'm going to say that's not true. So I'm going to be going in with an old one that I don't even know if it's still good anymore, but the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet. I haven't used this stuff in a while, and the reason why I stopped using it was because I found a better alternative. So for the next one, while I put this on, someone said, you hold back in your videos. As much as I love them, it does seem like you're holding back. I did respond to that one asking for more of like a, what am I holding back to, but I never got one. So I'm going to assume she just means maybe my personality. I guess that got assumed a lot, and some of these people think that I'm holding back. I don't feel like I'm holding back too much, and if I do seem like I am holding back, I'm sorry. It's just because like I don't want to... I curse like a sailor. Like I have a really bad potty mouth, so if it seems like I'm holding back, that's probably what it is, because I'm trying to stop myself from cursing so much. So yeah, that would probably be the only thing I would say I'm holding back, is that I'm just doing that. And then there was a couple more that were kind of like that too. Someone assumed that I was shy. I was shy at first when I first started doing the videos, because it's hard to sit here and talk to yourself. So now I just kind of envision that I'm talking to all of you, because now, you know, I do talk to a lot of you on a regular basis. I feel like I can't answer questions and do this at the same time. This is gonna be like the no makeup challenge all over again, and I have like a mirror and a monitor now. So it's like, now we're gonna do concealer. So I'm gonna go in with my Age Rewind as usual. And this assumption is, did you always have a knack for makeup, or do you practice more than you'd like to admit? So I didn't always have a knack for makeup. If you watched how I did my makeup in high school, I've had a lot of practice. And the reason why I say I've had a lot of practice is because I did go to cosmetology school. I am licensed. I do weddings, events, Halloween makeup, special effects, things like that. So I guess I do practice more than I let on, but behind the scenes you can't see everything, you know what I mean? So yeah, I guess yeah, I have more practice than I admit. Yeah, so I'm gonna set my face, and this is the Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder by Becca. And the next assumption is, do you tolerate some of your followers / people until you feel more comfortable being yourself / more open on a social platform? I don't feel like I tolerate my followers or my like people that do. Yeah, I am appreciative of every single one of you. I like everyone. I'm pretty easy to get along with, and I don't feel like I don't feel like I just tolerate people. I feel like that's mean, but I do appreciate the question, so thank you. I guess I get the question. Do you tolerate some of your followers, people, until you feel more comfortable being yourself? No, I'm kind of just myself all the time. Like I said, I try to dull back some of the cursing, like I said earlier, and I don't feel like I just tolerate people though. Also, I know I talked about the Juvia's Place foundation in my last video. I decided not to do a review on it because there was nothing I could do to make it work, so I figured I could just kind of talk about it. I get really bad texture right in here with, you know, just life. I'm a dude. I have different skin, whatever. I've tried minimizing my pores. You know, I use pore filling primers, stuff like that. And I tried 4 different primers, tried a brush, I tried a sponge, I tried a dry sponge, I tried my fingers, and nothing I did worked with the Juvia's Place foundation. So I feel like for my skin type, it's just not the right thing to use. So I did return it, and if you know me, I don't return makeup. unless I absolutely don't like it. It's not very often that I do that. So I feel like we're being lied to a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not sponsored. I'm not on a PR list. I just tried it, didn't work for me. I returned it. Okay, so now we're going to contour. Next assumption is, do you, well, I guess it's more of a question rather than an assumption. But I'm going to answer it anyway because I do like the question. Do you have any companies you will refuse to work with regardless of what it may do to help further your career? No, because I do have dignity and integrity and I do have my own opinion. So that, yes, there are companies I would not work with. Yes, I refuse to work with companies that I don't full-heartedly believe in or stand behind their message. So regardless if it could propel my career from what it's at now to something else, I wouldn't do it because I couldn't bring myself to do something I don't believe in. I guess I can't be bought if that makes sense, hopefully. So we're gonna go ahead and contour now. All right, so highlight. So this assumption is, my assumption is that you can afford high-end products, then try it a couple times. If it flops, you don't bother with exchanging it. It sits on your shelf until you decide to throw it away. So that's kind of true. I mean, I can afford the high-end products. I will try it a few times, and if I don't like it, I usually just give it to like a friend that might like it, that I know it might work for. And if it doesn't, then like I said with the Juvia's Place Foundation, like I will return things if I absolutely don't like it. Nothing I buy, it really goes to waste. Sometimes it does, it gets lost in there. Like I'm sure it happens, but I don't feel like I just let it sit there until I throw it away. So I'm going to be using the Diamond Wet by Jeffree Star for my highlight today. All right, so I can do my brows. Let's see, what do we have now? So this one's kind of a long one. So this assumption is you want to be the next Jeffree Star, just without the scandals and drama. So this is for my eyebrows. So I'm gonna go in with my dip brow. So do I want to be the next Jeffree Star? No, because Jeffree Star is Jeffree Star, and I am who I am. I'm assuming by this assumption you mean like famous? Sure. Own my own makeup line? Yes. I do eventually one day want to own my own makeup line, or at least have a collab. Something. I don't know what my actual end goal is with life. I know most people have a plan. I'm almost 30. I should, but I don't. So kind of yes and kind of no. I don't like scandals and I don't like drama, so yeah, exactly. So that's right on the nose. I don't like drama and all that stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to answer each one of these with each step that I do with this. So that was that one. So I'm just gonna line my eyebrow like I always do. She could cut someone. All right, so the next one is you can cook and bake. Sorry to disappoint you, I can do neither. I could ruin cereal. I don't really like to cook. I eat out a lot, which is probably really unhealthy, but I'm lazy, so what do? You don't get involved in drama because you just want to watch. Y'all are killing me. That's kind of true. Kind of true. I would rather watch drama than be involved in it. Because I personally just never really liked it. Maybe when I was younger, most definitely I had an attitude problem. Still kind of do. But I avoid it now because I'm an adult and I can get in trouble. So I avoid drama. I would rather watch it, but if it directly involves like a personal friend, I will defend them if need be. All right, so the next assumption is still the same person. Had a long list, which was awesome. You love your pets more than your fiance, which I'm going to have to say is false. I love them equally because they're my family, regardless. Now I'm taking the Gimme Brow. Something I don't really like to do is like carving out my eyebrows, but because I kind of went a little ham. So the next one is you look like your mom. Kind of, but I think I look more like my sperm donor. And I say sperm donor because that man was not a father. There's some drama for you. And if he ever watches this, you know it's true. All right, so for eye primer, the assumption is I love Starbucks. I don't. I don't like coffee. I'm more of a tea drinker. So yeah, I'm more of a tea drinker. We have Caribou here. I don't know if that's like a everywhere kind of thing, but we have it here, and I like it. I always get a peach black sparkling tea with a shot of mango. Because if that doesn't make me sound even whiter, whatever. And that's my makeup look today. Isn't it cute? So I got these Ace Beauty. These are glimmer shadows. This one is Iced Latte, and this one is Cotton Candy. They came in my Boxy this month, along with the Big Ego from Tarte, which if you don't have a Boxy Charm, oh my god, please get one. They're so amazing. You get so many cool things for 21 bucks a month. And I will give you my referral code. I'll put it down below. I think all the referral code does is it gives me points, you points, and what else? I think you get like a free gift. There's more that came with this. I took a few things to work. One's probably in my bathroom. Yeah, so that's right. The Becca Hydra Mist came with it. Glow Ahead Illuminating Oil from Wander. The mascara, Glimmer Shadows, and there was a Steve Laurent lip liner. So yeah, so the Becca Hydra Mist was $40 alone. So this container right here is $40. The mascara is $23. These are both $25 combined, or actually I'm not sure if they're combined or if they're supposed to be separate, but it just says $25. So like for $21 a month, you're basically getting $100 worth of stuff, so it's totally worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and play with these. And so the next assumption is you seem like a lot like me. You are kind of awkward around a lot of people and only comfortable with a very small few. I'm here for that. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take Iced Latte. I'm kind of awkward in general. I don't think it matters the size of the crowd. But yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable with a small amount of people. So I feel like that's kind of true. So yeah, no, I do feel like that's kind of true. This is such a pretty shade. Ugh, in person it looks amazing. But for some reason it's just not like... the camera's not doing it justice, almost. Alright, so let's do another assumption while we're doing this. So someone says, I assume you're shy and don't talk to a lot of people. So that kind of goes along with the last one. Or one of the other ones. So yeah, no, I am kind of shy. It depends on like who or what I'm doing. Like, you know, like who you're around. Like if I'm with people I know, around a bunch of people I don't know too, I'm a little bit more comfortable because at least I have people I know I can talk to. But no, I do talk to a lot of people, you know, because like my job, I have to talk to people I don't know all the time. So I feel like that's really gotten me out of my comfort zone. And like as well as like doing the YouTube thing too, because like I don't normally just sit around and talk to myself all day. But now I do. Again, this is more of a question, but I'm going to allow it because I adore her. Do people talking over you in the middle of a conversation, does it annoy me? Yes. Don't like when people interrupt me or talk over me. It makes me really, really mad because it's rude. Like, you're in the middle of explaining something and then someone just starts talking over you. Hello? Don't do it. How's everyone doing, by the way? I feel like I'm just kind of sitting here talking about me. Even though you're on my channel. So now I'm going to take that cotton candy shade and I'm going to kind of dip in there. Like, look at that. It's so pretty. Oh, I just want to eat it. That's a normal thing people say, right? I just want to eat it. So someone said, although you were a weirdo in high school, a lot of people liked you. Maybe. That's kind of true. I was kind of friends with everyone. Like, we had a little... This one's fun, so this is a good story. So in high school, we would all sit at the same table, and there was 5 of us, I believe, 5 or 6 that used to sit at this table. And we would call ourselves the Breakfast Club. So I had red hair a lot in high school. So I was Molly Ringwald, of course, you know, even though I was the goth chick. But yeah, no, we each had our own little label we gave each other because we just thought it was so much fun. But yeah, so we had our own little breakfast club in high school. I didn't really have a lot of problems with a lot of people in high school. Like I switched schools to a smaller school and that seemed to help a lot. So yeah, no, I feel like we all kind of just got along for the most part. There was obviously drama because it's high school and kids suck, but you know. So now I'm just going to go into my Morphe. This is the 350. And I don't know what shade I'm going to pick. Probably just one of these like one of these like darker browns. They all kind of look the same. Yeah, they all look the same. Anyway, so I'm just gonna pick a shade, whatever. This one, I don't know what shade it is, so whatever. And I'm just gonna deepen this up a little bit. Because that completely ruined it. You ever do that? You get like halfway through an eyeshadow look and then you're just like all of a sudden just like half-assed it because you got kind of ballsy with the color and you didn't realize it was going to go everywhere. That's okay, because we can fix it. Another assumption was overly energetic people annoy you. I don't feel like that's true. I guess it really just depends on the day, really. Because sometimes I'm like in the mood for all kinds of different people, and sometimes I'm not. Which I feel like is a totally okay thing to say, because like I feel like you don't just wake up and you're just like happy to see every single person on the planet. So, and if you are, then good for you. I just not me. I like this one. This one's kind of good. You enjoy your own company and you take no. Yeah, I'm kind of boring outside of everything. Like I just lay around and watch TV and hang out with the dog all the time. But I have a very low tolerance for BS because I feel like life's too short to be like angry and involved in a bunch of drama all the time, and it's just such a waste. And like I spend a lot of time on Twitter, and if you do too, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, because people just like are so offended by everything nowadays, and like it's like why are we so serious now? And I saw like a meme once, and it was like, how is a generation that grew up watching like Family Guy and South Park so offended by everything? And I find that to be so true, because like I don't get offended very easily. Like, it takes a lot, like a lot, for you to offend me. I just feel like everyone needs to calm down. And if that upsets you, then you can unsubscribe, I guess. So, because I don't have patience for that. But hopefully that doesn't bother you, and we'll see you for the next video. And if it does, then like I said, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just went ham with that. You got a problem? No, for eyeliner, someone said, though you are pretty subdued, and you actually know how to be okay with different opinions, which is huge. You definitely come across as a no BS person. Like you'll bite it in the ass before it even has a chance to happen. I find this to be kind of true, because I, like, again, going back to, because I feel like a lot of these assumptions were pretty much around the same kind of like concept. I am not a person who really likes to take a lot of BS, because like I said, I don't have patience for it. I'm not like a beat around the bush kind of person. Like I just like to be blunt and forward and honest. So for a lot of these, like people think I'm not being myself, and I'm sorry that you feel that way. I am, however, being myself as much as I can. Like I said, it's really hard to do this in front of a camera by yourself. Yeah, no, I will nip it in the butt before it happens, because like I said, I don't have patience for it. Like I'm an adult. I don't have time for petty drama. I don't have time for, little silly things like that. So, yeah, I guess whatever. Mascara. So for mascara, this is you stick to yourself, not a loner, but not the life of the party. And then they subtweeted, or maybe the exact opposite. I don't find myself to be a loner. Sometimes, like I said, yeah, I'd rather sometimes just be alone, but anything that has to do with like my personality traits. But I do like sometimes being around a lot of people, so yeah, I guess it can kind of go either way. Life of the party, I guess it depends on if I'm just around like a couple people, like we're all just kind of hanging out, then no, because I don't like to be overly over the top with just a couple people. Not that I'm over the top with like a big crowd of people, because like I don't need to be the center of attention, but or do I? Probably. I don't know. People would tell you different, but this is just how I feel. I don't feel like I feel like I can take that either way. I feel like, yeah, I'm not the life of the party, but I'm not a loner. So yeah, this is the Big Ego by Tarte. I have been wearing this the last few days, and I kind of enjoy it. Is it anything special? To me, I don't feel like it is, but I do like the wand. The wand is really nice. It's kind of like the Better Than Sex, but it doesn't get as clumpy, which is nice. And this is so nice to actually have a mirror again, unlike the last video. Gosh, that was a mess. I was actually surprised. You guys gave me like really good feedback on that, and I thought I did a horrible job. The eyeliner was a mess. Yeah, like I said, nothing special, but it's not the worst I've ever used. This is the first video I kept these in for. Alright, so for Again, there's another one that says you hold back your true personality in your videos and social media because you don't want to seem too weird. Again, I understand where I seem like I come off like I'm holding back, but I don't feel like that's true. I'm trying to like stay focused because I was diagnosed with ADHD as a kid. I don't know how true that was because I feel like everyone around my age group was diagnosed with ADHD at some point. So I try to stay on topic for this, so it's just easier for me. But I mean, the person who made this comment, I'm in a group chat with on Twitter, so she knows that like maybe I am holding back a little bit, which is fine because like I said, it's just a common thing. Like I try to just stay on topic. So I'm going to take the Kalon Kosmetics. This is in Autumn. This is their lip slicks and it smells so good. I am actually an affiliate with them, so I'll link that stuff down below. So if you're interested in taking a peek, I like this because it's like the perfect amount of like tint to it while still being like a gloss. They have some amazing products. I have a bunch of stuff that I've been playing around with and I really enjoy it. So there's one more and I saved this one for last because I felt like it was the biggest one. Someone said, this one's hard because I know the person came from a good place with it. Actually, this assumption just kind of bugs me, and it's you secretly think that you're better than everybody else. And like I said, I know they didn't mean it in the way that they did. They were just trying to ask questions, but answer that assumption. No, I don't feel like I'm better than anybody else. There's a quote I really like, and it goes, I believe, I'm in competition with nobody. I hope we all make it. And I feel like that stays true with like who I am as a person. Like I like supporting other people. You know, I like building people up. Not that I have like a super huge following or anything, but like I just feel like we have to be there for each other in this community. Because in this community, there's so much drama. Like I've seen it, like other people go from like supporting someone and then to like tearing them down in like a matter of days, and I'm just like, why? You know, when we'll just say two friends and one of them got on like, we'll just say a PR list, and now they're not friends anymore because the other person's jealous, and I'm just like, you guys were best friends like 5 seconds ago, like what happened? And I feel like the love needs to be there, that you know, building people up and just being supportive, like that needs to be, that's like number one for me. Do I get sassy? Yes, I do get sassy. Do I think I'm better than everybody else? No, I don't think that's true at all. And hopefully that explains everything, but that was a long one. It was tough. I'm out of breath. I'm so like, ugh. So I'm going in with the Morphe setting spray because I can. I feel like I got more of it on my shirt than I did my face. Sorry this was such a long video. I just wanted to try to answer all of the assumptions and kind of just have like a heart-to-heart. So yes, no, I don't think I'm better than everybody else. I am not holding back who I am. Like I said, the only thing I'm holding back is my cursing and trying to stay on topic, which is very hard when you are all over the place. I call it shiny red ball syndrome. I hope I got to everything. If I missed yours, you can ask me down below. You can easily get a hold of me on Twitter, so you could always throw me a DM. Yeah, so this is my finished look. I just wanted to see what you guys, who I talk to or don't talk to all the time, just kind of felt about me. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me. I know we're a little over 260? Oh, I don't know. It's been a while since I looked. I lied. We're almost at 260, which is awesome. And that, seriously, for only having this channel for a month is amazing. And I appreciate every single one of you that do subscribe. If you want to be friends, all my socials will be linked down below. We'll see you in the next one.